In the previous episode, Megumi was tortured into a vegetative state. Her younger brother put on a wig and began attending school in her place, seeking revenge. This episode will delve into Megumi's tragic past at school and the suffering she endured. In the classroom, Misaki was proudly bragging to her friends about how badly she had bullied Megumi. Everyone was mocking Megumi, laughing at her expense. At that very moment, Akira, dressed as a girl, pushed the door open and walked in. Seeing Akira unharmed, Misaki was a bit surprised, but continued to mock him with scornful words. In that instant, Akira realized she was the one who had hurt his sister.
It's fine, since you're still healthy standing there. Let me play with you for a few more days.
Faced with Suzuki's provocation, Akira didn't get angry. He simply stared at her coldly. This only enraged Suzuki further, and she immediately slapped Akira across the face. Without hesitation, Akira struck back, kicking Misaki hard and knocking her to the ground. Misaki, like someone possessed, began screaming curses at him. In fact, Megumi had tried to report the severe bullying to the principal before. But Misaki's family was extremely wealthy and had donated a lot of money to the school. The principal claimed there was nothing he could do, and even warned Megumi not to make a big deal out of it.
Megumi Kawashima, it's not easy for you to come to our school, right? If you still want to continue studying, just do what I say. Otherwise, you will regret it.
This world is just that unfair. The weak are bullied, while the powerful act without restraint. One day, while Megumi and her grandfather were collecting scrap on the street, a young man stopped them and began hurling insults. Megumi was furious, but her anger only provoked even harsher abuse. Her grandfather immediately told her not to argue with the man and urged her to go home, saying he would handle everything. Megumi felt deeply pained. She hated herself for not being able to protect her grandfather, but she could only obey and head home. Back at home, Megumi could no longer hold back and burst into tears. Hearing the commotion, Akira asked her what had happened. Megumi told him everything, down to the last detail. After hearing everything, Akira asked where their grandfather was. Megumi told him, then suddenly realized what Akira was planning to do. She tried to stop him, but Akira had already pushed the door open and rushed out. Meanwhile, the young man was still humiliating Megumi's grandfather, and even began to get physical. Just then, he was suddenly knocked to the ground. It was Akira, who had arrived just in time to save their grandfather. The next day, while watching TV at home, Megumi saw a news report. A male body had been found in the alleyway the day before, and the victim had died in an extremely brutal manner. Back to the moment when Akira was confronting Misaki, the teacher entered the classroom and was surprised to see Misaki collapsed on the floor, glaring at Akira. The teacher asked what had happened, and Misaki immediately began accusing Akira. Wanting to smooth things over, the teacher asked Akira to come to her office. On the way to the office, many people saw Megumi seemingly unharmed and were visibly shocked. They couldn't help but start whispering among themselves.